So one of the coolest things about this studio is that it's not just a studio actually. We've been building other spaces in these barns as well. There's a restaurant, cafe, barn, and also outside the restaurant is a courtyard where we've built a stage. So in the summer we can have concerts and seminars, film screenings, that sort of thing, eat pizzas. Upstairs in the middle barn is the hayloft, which is a perfect space for film screenings again. Yoga classes, seminars, exhibitions, that kind of stuff. There's the lab, which is just next to the studio, where hopefully we can find local nerds and enthusiasts to come and base their businesses here and be part of a creative team making interesting gizmos and that sort of thing. And in the center of it all is the workshop, which is going to be where all the messy, noisy stuff happens. The wood and the ceramics and the metal. So this week, one of the things we're going to do, apart from plasterboarding the studio for the last time, hopefully, is we're going to really try and sort out this workshop or make a start on it. It's just a total mess all the time, and especially it's a total dusty nightmare. So we're going to try and finish installing the dust extraction. So a little kind of side project to the studio construction. But that's what we're going to do. So thanks very much for supporting the channel. It's very exciting. It's really picking up. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get on with it. Okay, this is all seeming very familiar, deja vu. We are halfway up that wall. Unfortunately, we are nearly out of plasterboard. So, for the 5th or 6th time, it's time to get the tractor and bring round some more plasterboard from the front. Okay, bad light cam, in the field, heading up the scaffolding. Oh my god. It's an amazing view from up here. Putting up plasterboard. Not for the faint-hearted. Are you alright, Ferdy?
Yep.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock on Wednesday. Nearly at the top on that wall. We're going to pick that up tomorrow, and now we're going to go to the workshop, continue on our quest to de-dust and tidy that room.
We can tweak it a bit if we go. Upgrade. Zozus wie ein Nuss.
Zozus wie ein Nuss?
Zozus wie ein Nuss.
What should that mean?
It means sweet as a nut.
Ah, süß wie eine Nuss.
Yeah. If we do it there. Is that a bit too close?
Okay, it's Thursday. We're back plasterboarding again. What can I say? How can I make this more gripping? Plasterboarding is pretty two-dimensional. We've done all the way up to the top. We're going to leave that last little bit because we're both aching and we want to take a break from cutting around beams and stuff because it's just annoying. So we're going to start over here on this wall. So here you can see how this next row we're going to do horizontal at the bottom so that we don't have any of the joins lining up with the previous layer. It's going to make it kind of a bit heavy to lift up the next layer, but it should be okay. We have a plan, and look, we're using a laser, so we definitely must have a plan because they don't give lasers to just anybody. Look at that. That could be your personal thumbnail, Ferdy. Okay, we have got up to there, as you can see. Sorry, this is just plasterboard after plasterboard, but at least this is the last layer and it looks fantastic. So it is time to head to the workshop and do everybody's favourite little pastime, installing dust extraction. It's nearly there. Ferdy did some homework overnight into the blast gates, which yesterday we were thinking maybe weren't going to work. But yeah, he's found some stuff on YouTube which suggests that they will work. And so that's what we might do today. Right, so we are making very good progress here with the dust extraction. It's 5 o'clock on Thursday. The pipes are pretty much all in. We're just dealing with these blast gates, which, even though I got them from a really good supplier in Germany, and they do work apparently, even though they look very kind of rattly and loose, and when they're open there's a big gap in the back there, which seems kind of weird, like you would be losing a lot of suction through there. Ferdy thought he could improve on the design and did a bit of research on YouTube, and yeah, we're going to upgrade, or should I say mod, these blast gates.
If you open it, this sticks out.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not quite open all the way. Another problem is these little dimples, which, well, they're not dimples, are they? They're more like warts, metal warts from where it was cast. And they also, I mean, I guess they kind of help this slide in and out, maybe, but they also create a bit of an extra gap, which again stops it being so airtight. So the first thing to do is to grind off these to make this all nice and smooth in here. Alright, so we're actually only grinding off one side of the blast gate. On the other one we're leaving these little metal warts because in the end we're going to use some plastic to build up this gap a little bit, so that it's a bit of a tighter fit with the little drawer, the little gate thing. And those metal warts push the plastic really nicely flush. So I guess it depends what thickness plastic you have, but ideally you want this to be really tight on there, so that's really flush. Where do we get this plastic? Well, we happen to have a whole load of lids of these buckets, which we've been using for all kinds of stuff. But yeah, anyway, it's, how thick is this? Like 2 mil? Some people online seem to be using aluminium or like anything really, but this seems to be working pretty good, this kind of plastic. What kind of knife is that you were using, Ferdy?
Kneipex.
Is it Kneipex?
Kneipex.
What's it made out of? Did you say magnesium? Bloody hell. Sweet. cut that out, and now, are you going to glue it on with that super glue? I've noticed that a lot of people on YouTube, they don't say super glue, they say cyanoacrylate glue to make them sound more clever. Cyanoacrylate. There was a third issue.
Third thing.
It's this.
This one.
This, another little metal wart
Porümpel.
right there. What's it called in Deutsch?
Porümpel.
Porümpel. Metal porümpel.
Porümpel.
Now this one has to get smashed. This one has to get smashed into submission. Do you need to use a little plastic hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice and flat. Okay. It's pretty quick to do. Alright, so that is all nice now. The last thing is this little guy here. This little slot, which when the gate is open, because now it opens all the way as well, which is pretty nice, you still have this little slit here which is going to let air in and reduce the suction. And so this very nifty little trick which we saw on the other YouTube video, which we will link to below by the way, is to make a little gaffer tape flap at the over that slot, over that slit, so that when air gets sucked into the little slit, the little gaffer tape flap clamps closed over the slit and blocks it off. Okay, so from the side, it basically covers the little flap like that. I have a feeling that we need to get some better tape. This is a bit kind of crappy, this tape. But yeah, that is basically that. Okay, well that is the end of Thursday. We're getting a lot done. We're kind of jumping about between different things, but it's kind of nice to do that. So tomorrow, last day of the week, a bit more plasterboarding, and then we will finish the dust extraction to the point where we can switch it on and extract some dust. All right, see you tomorrow. Or should I say, see you tomorrow. It's Friday morning. Here we are again, heading into the plasterboard jungle to finish building this studio. We're not going to finish this today, but we're going to get quite a lot further, and then we're going to turn on the dust extraction later on with a bit of luck. Wow, this is looking amazing. Okay, Friday, let's have you.
That's it.
Righty-ho. Whew, that's it for the week's plasterboarding. So, this is a bit of a weird video, I know. Dust extraction, plasterboarding, dust extraction, plasterboarding. Friday evening dust extraction. Hopefully we're going to get to turn it on. Very exciting. That's going to make loads of dust. And we're trying to get rid of the dust. We don't have a dust extractor. I mean, I don't know if you can see on camera how much dust that kicks up into the air. It's completely crazy. It's like foggy in here, so hopefully that'll be a thing of the past. Okay, last pre-flight checks. We have power. I'm sure we've forgotten something. I'm scared. What have we got open? We've got the planer open. We're going to try the planer. I mean, the whole thing's completely covered in sawdust anyway. Look at it. Open the blast doors. All right. Should we just turn it on one at a time? See what happens? Yeah. Jesus, man. Okay, this is it. Huh? Okay, let's put another one on. Huh?
Can you see how?
Bloody hell. It's insane. Look, it's pulling it all in. Wow. So it seems to work, which is amazing. I mean, the workshop's a total mess, but we're going to clean it up over the weekend. And next week, I think we're going to launch our YouTube members program. What do you call it? Yeah, the subscription thing where you can pay us a bit of money every month to help support this project, and in return we will give you behind the scenes content and discounts from our web store when we have a web store, which won't be long, and other stuff. We're still ironing out the details, but that's what I'm going to do at 6. I'm going to film a test to see if I can do it and to see if I can edit it and still get some of my Friday evening to spend with the twins and Vincent. That's the end of the week. Thank you very much for watching. Feels like we've done a lot this week. Tommy's back on Monday, so then we're really going to get stuck in. I think he might even start building the greenhouse, which would be cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and for your continued support. It really means a lot. Look after each other, and I will see you next week. Lots of love. Goodbye.